Hey guys. All right, so let's look at the assignment for today. So today you need to go to modules. We are doing function word problems. So we are going to look at functions from word problems. We're going to write some functions and use Desmos again. Okay. So for those of you that haven't noticed, you could open Desmos over here on the side. You can click Desmos, open in a tab. So go ahead and do that first. Get that open, and then we can go to modules again. Function word problems. I'm going to switch my account so I can see it how you see it. And it's going to do this weird thing again. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to click Open Assignments. It opens this page. We need to open Function Word Problems. There's also a link here. You can open Desmos from here, okay? All right, so I'm going to zoom in here so we can see what we're doing. Let's work some problems. We're going to do some word problems. All right, Tyler researches local plumbers to fix a kitchen water leak in his house. Amazing Plumbers charges $35 per hour H with an initial fee of $50. Tyler uses the equation C of H equals 35H plus 50 to determine the total cost of his repair. So this problem should sound very familiar. We wrote equations from this same problem. We wrote that equation, C of H equals 35 plus 50, 35H plus 50. Okay, so the first question, what is the cost of the repair if it takes 6 hours to complete? So I'm going to take my equation, C of H equals 35H plus 50. I'm going to Desmos, I'm going to type it in, C of H equals 35H plus 50. And down here, I want to know, what was the question again? What is the cost of repairs if it takes 6 hours? So H, it told me right here, H represents the number of hours. So instead of writing a H, I'm going to come down here and do C of 6 because we said it's going to be 6 hours. So for 6 hours, it's going to cost me $260. So over here on the answer, I'm going to change this to say, I'm going to put a dollar sign in there because we are dealing with money. 260. Done. All right, what is the cost of the repairs if it takes 3.25 hours to complete? So again, now we're not saying 6 hours, we're saying 3.25 hours. Well, it's going to cost $163.75. So over here, I'm going to type in dollar sign because this is dollars, $163.75. This last question, what is the cost of the repair if it takes 3/8 hours to complete? So in Desmos, I'm not saying 3.25, I'm going to say 3, I'm going to do my slash for division, 8, 3/8. Well, if it's 3/8 of an hour, it's going to cost me $63 and 0.125. Well, I'm talking about dollars, so I want to round this up. So since 5 is a 5, that means I'm going to round the number up. So it'll be 63.13. So, oops, do I have a second one open? I think I have more than one open here. Okay. So this is going to be dollar sign 63.13. I round that 2 up to a 3 because there's a 5 next to it. We're going to round it. Here we're rounding because we're talking about dollars. It doesn't make sense for us to say $0.125, right? Or 0.125 cents. We say that's 13 cents. Okay. All right, the next question. Jacqueline decided to use Southern Floral to provide flowers for the high school prom in April. Southern Flowers has agreed to sell flower arrangements, A, for $60 each with a $5 delivery charge. So the function Jacqueline used to determine the cost of flower arrangements is C of A equals 60A plus 5. And we want to know what is the cost for C of 21. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to clear out the function I already had because if I keep it in there, it's going to get confused. Desmos is not going to give me an answer, okay? So I want to delete everything out. All right, so my function is C of A equals 60A plus 5. So C of A equals 60A plus 5. And we want to know C of 21. So on the next line, I'm going to write C of 21. $1,265. So the cost for 21 flower arrangements is going to be $1,000, what did we say? $265. So I'm going to put my dollar sign first. $1,265. Okay, what is the cost for Jacqueline to purchase 75 floral arrangements? So she wants to purchase 75 floral arrangements. A is the number of arrangements, so I'm going to change this 21 out for 75. And for 75 arrangements, it's going to cost me $4,505. So in my answer box, I'm going to type in $4,505. Part C, what is the cost for 17 flower arrangements? So now instead of doing 75, I'm doing 17. And it's doing the math for me, right? It's taking that 17, plugging it in for A, doing 60 times 17 plus 5. We can do these problems in our head, right? We can use our brains to do these. But we can also use Desmos. You're going to use Desmos on the STAR test, so I want you to be really familiar with it, okay? So C of 17, for 17 arrangements, it's going to cost me $1,025. So put my dollar sign, $1,025. All right, let's look at this next problem. We're just plugging these things in, right? Plugging them into Desmos, getting answers. All right, Robert looks to find train tickets to travel from Dallas, Texas to Houston, Texas. Cowboy Train offers deals whose costs are $23.75 per ticket T. We're going to use T to represent tickets with a $11 processing fee. So we have to pay $23.75 per ticket plus $11 to process our payment. Cowboy Train uses the function C of T equals 23.75 T plus 11 to determine the cost owed by each customer. So part A, what is the total cost if Robert buys a ticket for 5 family members? So again, I'm going to come to Desmos. I'm going to clear this out. My function is C of T equals 23.75 T plus 11. So C of T equals 23.75 T plus 11. The first question says, what is the total cost if Robert buys it for 5 family members? So over here, I'm going to say, well, he's going to buy 5 tickets for 5 family members. It's going to cost him $129.75. So I'm going to write that in. 120, what did we say? 29 or 25? 29.75. 129.75. Okay. What is the total cost if Robert buys a ticket for 12 family members? So now he's not buying for 5, he's buying for 12. It's going to cost him $296. $296. What does Cowboy Train charge for C of 8? So here he wants to buy 8 tickets. So what is it going to charge? What are they going to charge us for 8 tickets? $201. $201. All right, so I'm going to leave, hold on just a second. Let's see. No, I'll go ahead and do number 4 with you, and then I'll let you guys do 5 and 6 on your own, okay? All right, so number 4. Henderson ISD offers rides and admittance to the Friday night football games in Pine Tree. The high school charges $5 per ticket with a travel fee of $10. So they're going to bus you guys to the game. You have to pay $10 to ride on the bus plus $5 for your ticket to get into the game, okay? What is the function that represents the total cost C of purchasing tickets? And purchasing T tickets. So, so we decide we're going to charge $10 per group that's going, right? So you decide, you know what, I'm going to get with my friends. We're going to purchase them together so that we only have to pay that travel fee one time instead of all of us paying it. And then we have to pay $5 per ticket. So we each have to have a ticket, but if we go as a group and order them together, then we only have to pay the travel fee one time. Okay, so I'm going to write this function. I'm going to say C of T, because we're saying the total cost C of the number of tickets T equals, well, I'm going to pay how much per ticket? I'm going to pay $5 per ticket, so 5T. And I have to pay, I'm going to put some spaces in between here, $10 for the travel fee. Okay, so I'm going to pay $5 per ticket plus $10 for the travel fee. So here's my equation. So over here in Desmos, I'm going to clear things out. I'm going to say C of T equals 5T plus 10 because I'm paying $5 per ticket plus $10 for the travel fee. And what is C of 7? So if I buy 7 tickets, how much am I going to have to pay? So I'm paying $5 per ticket, so 5 times 7 plus 10. So we can do that in our brains, right? 5 times 7 is 35 plus 10 is 45. So Desmos tells us it's 45. We're correct. So over here on this side, we're going to say we're going to have to pay $45. All right, John is purchasing tickets for his family of 4 and his brother's family of 6. What is the total cost, C, for the purchase? So how many tickets is he purchasing? He's going to buy 4 for his family and 6 for his brother's family. So how many tickets is he buying total? 10. So we're buying 10 tickets at $5 a piece. So 10 times 5 is 50 plus $10 for the travel fee. So they're going to pay $60. $60. Okay, so I did 4 out of the 6 problems with you. I want you guys to do 5 and 6. Make sure once you finish it, you come back to this page right here and click submit. If you do not click submit, I do not get a grade for you, okay? Click submit. Turn it in. Turn it in. You cannot get a grade if you do not turn it in. Click submit so I can see it. I can't see it if you don't click submit, okay? So finish the assignment. Do problems 5 and 6. I already gave you the answers for 1 through 4. Do problems 5 and 6. Email me if you have questions. And then come back over here, click submit so it will be turned in. All right. Y'all have a good day. I will see you on Monday, I guess. We don't have class. You don't have to listen, you don't have to log on Fridays, but you will have an assignment. You have a quiz posted for tomorrow. You will have a quiz on Friday. So make sure you get on and take the quiz. Do not skip the quiz. You have a quiz on Friday. Quiz on Friday. Okay? All right. See y'all later.